Yeah. We have no one of those when we just go straight into the intro. They just always like ranting about something every week.
Always. Is it the white man again?
No. I have had migraines all week.
Oh, that's
Your head is hurt.
You don't want to chat to me, brother. Your nose ring fell out twice. Don't chat to me. Don't chat to me. Your nose. You couldn't keep a nose ring in.
Gosh. No, listen.
My dad couldn't keep a nose ring in and not chat to me, brother.
My ancestors must have been pulling that out of my nose at night.
was not it's gone again.
It's gone again, yeah.
So this life of it, this life of it, went to go get his nose pierced. It fell out the first time. He said, I'm going to go do it again. It fell out again.
Went back.
It's the sign.
Went there again. No, literally. I had a cold, so I was blowing my nose and just fell out. And then I was like, okay. And the girl was like, I have a cold, man. I have sinus build up and shit. So, yeah, I literally went back to get it pierced again. And the guy's like, no, it shouldn't happen this time. Like, if you're twisting, if you're at it, fair enough. If it twists out, just twist it like away from your face. And bro, I was asleep and I woke up. I actually woke up like that, bro. Bro, I woke up literally like it was gone. I was literally, my girl was lying beside me.
Did she charge you to go get
No, she didn't charge me again. No, it was just
pull it back.
It was just a
Yeah, pull it back over there.
Come on.
Because he's fighting it.
He fights it every week.
Why is it so far back every week? Anyway, yeah.
It's just your one, by the way.
Huh?
It's always just you.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
There we go.
You got it. All right.
We're good.
So we were in, and we're here. This is Charges to the Game. You guys, if you've already been here, you already know this is the podcast with the highest level of analysis that the culture needs. I'm Uncle J, but you guys can call me Jordan. I'm here with.
No, it's your girl's favorite voice, Big Dick, you go to Midas Touch.
Still second.
Why'd you laugh at that? Why'd you laugh at that?
Have you not heard the intro, bro?
Like, I thought you were like...
Oh, no.
Your intro.
Did you see what he did? He tried to do a nonchalant.
Do you do it again? Should we do the intro again? Anyway, we're here. This is Charges to the Game. We are the podcast with the highest level of analysis that the culture needs. I'm Uncle Jay, but you can call me Jordan. I'm here with.
You know it's your girl's favorite voice.
Why are you looking at your phone when you do it though?
Because
Why are you trying to look cool when you do it? Why are you trying to look sexy when you do it? Just do the intro, bro. This guy's trying to look sexy.
My head is
You know voice, big dude. You know your voice is deep,
Why
right?
you jealous? Why you jealous? Why you jealous of your voice?
Oh, wait, yo.
That's my man. So, if you haven't heard the intros, okay, have you all heard the intros, no? Okay, so, as you can see, biologically, I'm light skinned, okay?
No way.
By the optics, I'm light skinned. But if I tell you he's the most light skinned on the podcast, hence, my intro is always going to be second most light skinned on the podcast, because by default, this guy's first.
Yeah, he's R&B nigga.
Yeah.
What?
I see it.
What's wrong with
You know, there's a singer, there's an R&B singer.
Go on.
Like, I don't know his name, but...
Luther Vandross?
Oh, boy.
That's what it is.
That's no piece ass nigga. R&B's not the same as it used to be. Niggas used to be singing. There are some crazy lyrics in this fucking world.
All right.
All the things your man won't do, I want to do it to you, Joe.
Well, why is that the thing you go to?
Wait, I'm saying, did I write the lyrics? Did I write the lyrics? No, but wait. So you guys don't have songs where you listen to it? It's like, oh, this song's a bob, and then you actually listen to what the
Yeah. They said the guy said, "How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay." I listened to that. I was like, so how can he be?
That Brent Fires leak where he's like, darling, I don't wish you well, you know me. I actually I'm like, this guy saying, I don't want you to ever move on from me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want you to suffer.
That one I hear.
At this point, it's like whatever sounds good when you're singing, innit? Just go with it.
Yeah.
We didn't even through you. Who we got today, man?
Which cameraman look this one, is it?
Yeah. I do have a second. Look.
Yeah, actually do.
I'll tell you now, yeah.
Actually do.
If few people have debuted their intros, it's flopped.
Okay.
So if you don't come with that fire, they'll cook you. All right, debut your intro. Say it.
My name is DJ Bxbyfxce.
This guy lowered his head. I gotta have nah, it's this count.
No, do it. All right, clear the voice. Let's go.
Nah, lower this, but double down, G.
Come on, bro.
I go by the name Mr. Babyface, Mr. Lover.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I like that. I like that.
Ah, that's not fun. Why they laughing? You got DJ Faces, my guy Jeremy. Look, me and you, Jeremy.
Yeah.
One day
That's a go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. One day I'm scrolling on Twitter, I'm seeing fellow stories, and there you are existing. So I'm gonna call you by your gov, and if the boys laugh at you, so that's his name.
You know my gov, man. Everyone knows my gov.
Everyone knows my gov.
Babyface is just like there's Jeremy and then there's Babyface, and I don't like saying Jeremy. There's Jeremiah. And then
Okay, so you even go by the English version.
Yeah.
Damn, this niggas.
Look, you know this nigga's on brand. Like,
Where man just calling you babyface, like, is that where kind of...
No, I call myself that because.
So wait.
Is that a duty on your?
yeah, that's why I said he's on brand.
No way.
He's on brand. I love the brand.
Yo, that's the chain, isn't it?
That's cool.
Wait.
That's cool.
Show me that right now.
Here, everything is.
Do you perform that on stage?
Cold.
Yeah, of course.
That's cold. That's cold.
That's cool.
That's cold, man.
When you know when solo gets out number one, tell him he has to buy you one
Oh,
diamonds and shit.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Do you know how Dave Chappelle gets all his boys ready to see? Everybody will have their own brand thing. These will be INSTA, with Mr. Babyface. Actually,
I'm selling merch.
to be fair, it makes sense.
Oh,
You do it like
it's
that.
good branded.
Yeah, I'm selling merch.
Yeah, what? Like,
What's your name?
is it gonna be like a nose with like dressing on that? Come out.
Second most light skin. Second most light skin. Come out 25.
Nah, bro. Today, I have a rant. You know, last week,
Yeah, get a shit off.
someone nearly came for us and they wanted to cancel the podcast. Yeah?
Okay.
So it was calm. I thought it was, it's Twitter, it's internet, it's banter. You're there to laugh and you don't think about it too much. So then I'm listening to, I hate corny niggas. Yeah.
Let's go.
Niggas be corny. Do you know? I talk on the podcast, yeah? If people want to disagree with me, that's
wrong
fine.
opinion.
If I talk about you, Jeremiah, Babyface, on my podcast, and you hear about it, you said, you know what, you talk shit about me on the podcast, I listen to the whole 2 hours, let me come on that platform and defend my name. That's okay.
Yeah.
There's niggas here. Last week we talked about we'd be sitting in church sometimes. We'd be sitting in church having flashbacks about the stuff we'd be doing on the weekends with babes. Some guy came on the timeline saying we're degrading black women, we're talking down on black women, and he did that. That's calm. He can come for me. But you know what this guy did then? He was going for a KD on Where's Your Head At podcast, and KD talked about this on Where's Your Head At. So then this guy then goes, he's talking about KD, he's tweeting, he's saying how we're degrading black women, we're talking down on black women, on their moments of need, we're taking advantage, we're using their names for clicks. He said all this. Again, that part doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
When you do music, you do content, people, you're going to get negative feedback.
Yeah.
For the most part, I was actually kind of gassed that someone was actually trying to cancel me.
We are here.
The part that annoyed me, after going on that rant and trying to become holier than that, I don't know if you guys remember Derek Jackson. He was one pastor.
Yeah, no, that's his wife.
He was
Yeah.
cheating on his wife, Cam. The part that annoyed me, after going on that rant on Twitter, and he wanted people to be like, oh, look at him, he's holier than down. This guy then texts one of the last Where's Your Head At and says, let me come on your podcast. So imagine you used my name to slander me. You didn't even listen to the whole podcast. If you listen to the whole podcast, I'm not mad at that. I'm like, you listen to the podcast. You saw 90 seconds. You used that 90-second clip to berate me, to slander me, to come. And instead of you coming to me personally, you're slandering me, but you're texting Dave to come on the podcast. That's corny. And it's those niggas, those Christians, those fucking Christians that makes me fall out of love with Christianity. Because we all know, we know each other from church. Yeah. We all know nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
We all know you be doing things on the weekend and you're in church on Sunday.
Yeah.
We all know sexual flashbacks can come at any time. And you could be in the workplace, you could be at home, sexual flashbacks will hit you.
Yeah.
But then you have these Christians, that move like they're above us, that they have no past, they've never done anything negative in their life, and they come on the Twitter and they come to berate you. They'll berate you when people are looking, but then you're in the DMs begging to come on. Where's your head at?
Yeah, man.
That nigga
let me
is
tell you,
corny.
Let me tell you, I don't think corny is the right word.
Talk to me. What's the right word?
What do you think he's trying to do there?
Clout chaser.
Right? No. Because I'm willing to take it there with you, because my whole thing is, okay, I'm a big fan of context. Like, you tell me I don't like him sitting over there, I'll have a 30-minute conversation with him because I want to figure out why you don't like him. I like context. People tell me, oh, that film, Don't Worry Darling, the sucks, the set hate each other, etc., etc. I went to watch the movie just to see, alright,
Why do people...
am I going to hate this myself?
Yeah.
I hear some madness about Andrew Tate every week. I see he dropped a 4-hour podcast. I might sit there and watch the 4-hour podcast.
I don't know what's 4 hours. Fuck that.
Listen, if it fulfills me with context, that's fair enough.
No,
Now, the thing is with these TikTok clips, we know exactly what we're doing with it. It's fast. It's the fast food equivalent to consumerism. Like we want it. It's instantaneous. Everybody wants it. Everybody wants to see it there. Cool. But take it for what it is. Like it's a dopamine hit. You know what I mean? It's fast. It's kind of there. It's to generate conversation. But don't take it as the entire context. But that's my whole thing. Like people want to listen to, what was it, 120 seconds or so?
So it was 90 seconds.
90 seconds. 90 seconds of that, of the podcast. Like, if you listen to the podcast and says, guys, right, I'm coming to you from a constructive place, that podcast was not it. Like, just from the whole, like, whatever, regardless you were talking about having sexual thoughts in church, cool, but then you're also talking about this, and I just felt like there was a pattern to the podcast and I didn't like it. Cool, okay? But you're coming on TikTok, you're seeing TikTok, right? Drawing your own conclusion, giving us paragraphs, bro. Like this isn't even constructive. So I know, okay, you're just trying to like God forbid.
Yeah. He wants people to be like, look at him. He's defending black women. These black men on podcasts again talking about black women. That's what he wanted to do. That, like I said, that's that part.
You
can say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, I can say another thing.
Our rule on this podcast is say what you want, but think about what you're going to say first. So don't say something.
And then text me later and say, Jordan, can you cut that out?
Can you take this?
I would never. That's what I'm here for.
We can take it there, absolutely. Yeah.
That part
Another name, I would call them Dixicas, like. They're just super dick bro.
And then you're DMing the guy, you're slamming his name and you're DMing, can I come on your podcast?
That's the big sucking bro. You're actually really like...
I will say this, dude. If I'm on this couch here and I talk shit about anybody and you tell me, no, you talk shit, and that person's like, no, Clem, you talk shit about me, by all means, if you listen to the whole podcast and you honestly feel like I said something on your name, come and sit here, we'll have a conversation. I'm a grown man. I'm an adult. I'll talk to you. You niggas, where's my camera? You niggas, you niggas looking for brownie points, trying to like tag niggas and go like I think I'm holier than thou. Look, they said last week you're a crackhead fan. And you're moving mad on the timeline. No, bro. This shit was so corny to me.
No, I'm taking it here with you.
I hate corny niggas.
We're leading the truth right now.
The fact is, maybe because I'm personalizing this, because like it's the kind of Christians like. I used to go to Christian and they're telling you move like this, move like this, move like this, and I'm seeing them on a right venue with another woman. I know you're married, bro, and it made me step back and look at them. I was like, oh, so you're speaking one way, but you're moving another. So this guy just triggered me. I'm like, oh, so you're speaking one way. So when black women are looking at it, they're looking at us as if we're the evil ones, we're the bad guys. But then the same guys that you want to antagonize, you want to ask them, can I use your platform? Get the fuck out of here, man.
My whole thing is
Get the fuck out of here.
My thing, like with Jordan, it's not that you're naive about this stuff. I feel like you weren't too aware that this is what people do. Okay, so a lot of the time we always thought it was either black or white with this podcasting or anything you go into. You thought people would either support it or not support it.
Yeah.
But there's a more sinister level to people around here, man. I'm sorry. Like certain people will go out of their way to make sure, no, these men can't be successful. Like I like it, it's cool and all. It's all right, but they can't go clear. I'm not letting that happen. I'd love to be on it.
Evil eye.
Bro, evil eye. So my whole thing is like he's a fan of the podcast, right?
Yeah, 100%. Do you know what it is? Yeah, he's actually going out his day, even if he's watching for 60 seconds, 90 seconds, he's sitting there for them 60, 90 seconds.
Right.
And he's giving you views.
Right.
And he's going to talk about it on Twitter. He's going to be trending on Twitter.
Right.
That part I like.
He's a fan of them. He's a fan of Where's Your Head At. He's a fan of us. Because he tried this a month ago. And I went in the comments and I'm like, bro, what are you trying to do? Genuinely, my thought process, it wasn't going to be, oh, I'm going to get this guy, I'm going to come up with a quote tweet that gets more ratio. My genuine thought process is, what are you trying to do? So I quote tweet and I says, what are you trying to do? And he backed down immediately. He's literally like, oh, no, it's all, I actually listened to the podcast, I'm a fan. I'm like, okay, then I repeat, what are you trying to do? You didn't answer my question. Because I don't get this stuff, because you have to understand sometimes, people like to position themselves. So like you said, you said clout chase. I wouldn't, maybe it's not clout chase. I don't like you could think it's clout chase. I can also think it's clout chase. But I think it's a case of people like to position themselves. So my theory is, I think he just wanted to be in a conversation where he thinks this whole podcast thing is, it's like, you call us out and we go, here's the olive branch, sit in the podcast and talk with us about it.
Okay. Yeah.
Bro, we don't care. just don't be coming every single week doing essay about the podcast.
No. Please continue.
I say part that bother me.
Please continue.
The part that you're going back, like you want to slander people publicly, but then you're in DMs asking the same people to slander, can I come on your platform? Corny.
But just
It's corny.
I don't think want to sit here and call my man corny. Like, just know your end game. What's your end game?
To come on the pod.
To come on the pod. But then you're coming on the pod and
Their
then
attention. He wants
Is
to
that your boy?
you know what?
Is he your boy?
Don't know from Adam.
Yeah, well, like, you're kind of defending.
Look, I have one goal and one goal only. Please give us interaction. Whether it's good, bad, I don't care, bro. Listen,
Bro.
share it. Somebody that you see is gonna see it. Somebody, I don't care, bro. man.
I hear, but just have it. Just know your end game behind it. Like, what's the premise of this? Because
Continue to interact. That's all I care about.
I actually, no, because talking about like just this interaction and getting publicity, the thing that I saw you guys doing, I thought it was just one of the main things I want to talk about is like, you man going back to perform in your schools.
Can we give context? Humans. Who's humans?
Who's you, man?
Do you have a name for the group?
Do we?
Because I don't want to say Sellers Boys.
The entourage.
I don't want to say that.
No name.
It's no name. It's just the I don't know.
The boys.
the team.
See? Right, for context, so I was obviously you mind your day of work as you do, because you guys went like during school time.
Yeah.
And I'm just scrolling through and I'm seeing Instagram and Cello and the boys.
Yeah.
Okay. Cello, I don't minimize you guys. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. Cello and the boys, and you're back in your school and you're performing. And my thing is like, that was such a cool thing, because if my school asked me to come back and speak in front of the people, I'd be like, yo, I grew up here essentially to go back. So my question is like, how did that even come about? Like, how do you get there? Who's the deal?
Wait, one question before we get there. Did he have a teacher that told me he wasn't going to make it? He has to know.
Oh yes. That was the rule. He came and looked for it. She wasn't there.
She'll sing that day.
So how did that even come across? How did it come across? I think it was probably he always wanted to do it in the first place. He always wanted to, like, it was always a plan to do it. And then there was one guy that came and kind of just made a plan go through, really, and just said, you know what, let's just do the tour. We did 3 schools.
Did you go to your back to your own school as well?
That was a big one. Like, that was huge. Moore Park College. Yeah, big up Tunduk, come on. Yeah, we went there and it was sick. It was sick. The kids loved it. Like, it was sick. Teachers loved it. Everyone loved it. Like,
performing on stage, because we had our first. We're going to talk about performing live now on stage. We had our first live show just there, just a little less than 100 people. I'd say that. But when you guys go on, it's longitude, it's forbidden fruit.
Yeah, but it didn't start like that though.
Oh, how did it start then?
It started off with like less than 20 people.
Okay. Where was the first show?
It was in Sound House. Yeah, it was the Sound House. We were open, like, he was just an act. So they even got me to DJ for the whole set.
Okay.
Which I didn't want to, but I did. And I'm glad.
What do you know
What you know what to do, yeah.
See, I have an issue.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know if I should get into this now.
Get into it, bro.
Yeah.
We have time.
I have an issue, right? Me, I'm a DJ, right?
Okay.
But my problem is, I don't like DJing parties, right? Because I get disrespected.
Okay.
In what sense? Like,
So, like, as a DJ, it's my craft, it's my job, right?
Yeah.
So, if I have a set playlist I want to play, that's what I'm going to play. Especially if I get paid. And the person wants that music, that's what I'm going to play. So, if next man comes up to me, tapping me, yo,
No request.
switch it. Like, it's like, bro. If you came up with money now and said, yo, put this on, straight away. Bro,
How much money would take to change the song? If I want last next, how much money do you have to pay you now?
It depends, innit? First, I'll look at you, I'll look up and down and say,
Can you afford this?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna deny money. There's just no coins, innit? No coins, and I'm okay.
That's a huge thing.
It's a huge thing,
It's more in the UK, but it's a huge thing.
Taser literally said it was listening to 3 shots. Taser said he was in Mexico and he wanted a K-trap song or something.
Yeah, one.
Yeah. He went up to the DJ. He said, "Hold this for me."
If someone did that to me, Next.
Like 30 minutes and then they just flip the song after 30 seconds.
Oh yeah.
I technically played the song for you.
Yeah,
I did play it, so.
No, I wouldn't flip after.
It'd be funny though.
To be honest, if it was a dead song, no one's hyping to.
Yeah. I'll look at the guy and I'll look at him a shot.
It wasn't me, guys.
I've had it before where like I'm playing like and then like the crowd's high, then I play a song and it's like I'm just like yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah. But I don't have anyone to blame there, innit?
Yeah. Well, and we'll continue.
You want to continue? You didn't want to play at this DJ set, yeah.
So I didn't want to play at the set now, and I did it anyways. I met a few other artists like Craig Cooney, Mason, and yeah, it went well. And then obviously Cello came on there. It was actually a digital show, so people could only watch it online because COVID and stuff like that.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
So that was really the first show, and then the second show. We're just talking about this today as well. What was the second show? Workman's.
Oh yeah, Workman's. Yeah.
Is Workman's Book Factory?
No, Workman's in the Keys.
Yeah, along the Keys.
Along the Keys. You know what they do? They know my Vision Lab.
It was Book Factory.
It was Book.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's Book Factory was the second one, and that was we got called again just to open up for someone. I think. Nah, crowd was sitting down. It was a bit. It was mad. Like obviously we're very energetic.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because you hype them up. So if you feel like hyping them up, and the crowd is like, it's saying, hey, yo.
But at that time though, I was not touching no mic.
Okay.
Never.
How did you like navigate the crowd there? Because like obviously at the time, and don't take this any disrespect, like they might not know Cello songs at the time.
Yeah.
So how do you like navigate the crowd? Like do you play songs they know? Do you try to get them? Do you go, oh, what if I say okay, you do this? Like how do you do that?
Like are you saying now or how it works?
How whatever through the process.
Okay, so at the start it was just like just performed. Like I just went to play. I didn't want to talk on the mic. These guys were shouting at me, yo, say when I say so, you say. I'm there to talk. Like
that's what my live performance is.
Just the right. And then it just kind of got to a point where everyone kind of knew Dublin. Everyone knew Dublin, so maybe always have Dublin last. So we might play what songs were we playing? I think he was doing these old songs like his freestyles that he used to do. We do that, we do like another song and then Dublin. And everyone would always just kind of bop around for Dublin because it's a lively song. But now it's more easier because I don't give it dust.
Yeah.
You get me? So I feel like I'm the one that's bringing the energy now to start with. Like I'm the one that's feeding the crowd the energy and they're bringing it back to me and it's kind of just like
back and forth.
That's just through getting used to performing.
The first time I held the mic, when was it? It was Olympia. We opened up for a kneecap and it didn't go so well. But that's what really broke it out for me. I was like, you know what? Let me try it again.
The worst that has happened just happened. So let me.
Exactly.
It can't get any worse than this.
Yeah.
So let me just do what I do on stage.
Exactly. And then the next show, here I am, play the song, come in and go, yo, interact with the crowd, everything.
Nothing to lose.
Yeah. You come out before or you come out at the same time? Like you come, like, because I've been to rap gigs, and sometimes our DJ or the hype man or whatever is out before to hype the crowd, and then the artist will come on eventually. But how does it work for you guys? I've never been to the show.
He likes to say like he wanted it to be like a duo, like an act. Me and him are an act. Regardless, it just ended up kind of being like the boys or like everyone on the team or whatever. But it's so like
wait. When the boys did they all get free gigs into like Forbidden Fruit and Workman's and everything?
The boys,
I don't know. You guys listen
hard work, like if you do the hard work, like yeah. So where was I even saying, Chase? What was I saying?
It's just about how you navigate the crowd.
And you say you're like an act.
Yeah, like an act. So at first, Cello was very quiet. He didn't want to like do it himself. The first two acts was like, yo, bring all the boys to lock and let's all get on stage. Let's all do stuff together, stuff. But then after, I think we had a free show, St. Patrick's. What's it called?
I like that you're here because this guy knows stuff. He remembers it all. He remembers it all.
We had a Paddy's Day show, and like from there, he kind of just noticed, like, you know what? I want to do this myself now. Like he kind of said, you know what? I can do it now, and he just went off from there. Talking with the crowd is very. It's easy.
Yeah?
Yeah, you just don't have to care.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they're there to see you guys anyways.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a good time as long as they hear Dublin and Ugly and all.
But that's now. In the beginning, bro, you don't care. Bro.
Yeah.
And I feel
That's true, that's
like
true.
I always like I've been to a couple shows where it's like there's newer artists, I don't know who they are, can't say, and they get on stage.
You already know what time it is, and like, no, I don't.
No, it's your boy.
Y'all know who this is.
Like you can almost see it where it's kind of like they come out and they want that energy, but like you know some people it might be your first show.
Yeah.
You think the crowd is gonna react to you like the crowd reacted to that guy, nah, brother. And then you can see it almost like demoralize people and then they just grow into their shell and.
You can though, like you can make a crowd like you know, you just have to be confident. That's what I
Cello.
That's
Whether you know him.
Bro, what's over there, man? No, you have something to say.
But yeah, it's one of those situations like every performer says, look, whether you're in the crowd of 100 people or you're in a crowd of 20 people, the crowd will get hype off of you. You get what I'm saying? If you give them energy, the crowd will feed off that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like even just like you start doing this, the crowd start.
I remember starting with Forbidden Fruit, like Forbidden Fruit. I just
Come on.
Just name dropping, yeah.
that was for me. That was like the biggest festival that like I didn't care. Like I genuinely didn't care. Like I was meaning like if I'm looking at you and if I'm talking to you, I'm rapping towards you, and if you're looking at me like this,
I don't give a heck.
listen, I'm a humble guy, yeah, but look, I'm on stage and you're not.
Bro, right?
Right, you mean?
Come on stage right now. I'm here.
Okay, but the thing is like, bro, like at the end of the day, right? Like you're a bunch of boys from Clondalkin, like
I'm Forbidden Fruit. Come on, bro.
At what point do you just stand here? Like, have you had that point where you're just like, what the fuck am I doing here?
I was going to stage. I said, what the fuck am I doing? Like 3-4 years ago, I was there.
Yeah.
I was like watching actions. Now I'm on the main stage.
The boys ain't have all those access yet.
You already won. You already won.
Not yet.
Yeah, but
Allegedly thinking it.
It is crazy, and it's one of those situations where, like, obviously at this point you don't care because it's like, bro, I'm living my dream right now. Like, bro, I'm on stage with my boy.
That's why I met.
We're rapping his, bro. People, how crazy is it that people are rapping your boys' lyrics back to you? It's like, bro.
Sometimes I stop rapping and I look and I'm just like,
You take it in there.
I'm like, what? The guy knows it better than me. Like,
Stella only posted today, and it was just literally. And I was like, let me, because we're about to have you on the podcast tonight. I went through the whole reel. There's at least 2 or 3 of the videos where the crowd are like just singing a back.
Yeah. Especially the one with the girls and he's doing this and he's walking back and they're doing the with it. We're like, bro. I always look out for you in those videos.
I know a few man them, yeah, they're gonna probably hate me, yeah, but like I said, look, Mo Park on top, number 1. But like, in that school tour, yeah, I can't lie, Tasha really won it.
Yeah.
All girls.
Full girls school.
Yeah.
We shot Mo Park because obviously that's where most of us went, except for Nesto and Max. So we were like, that's our school. They're gonna hold it down for us, innit? Boys being boys, innit? No,
You guys up to all boys, isn't it?
yeah, we have all boys. So it's like just boys being boys, you know, they're kind of
Everything's looking cool. Especially teenage boys. They don't want to be like their fan in front of the boys. You know?
There was a few that ran up and all, yeah, grand, but like the girls,
Yeah.
Look, girls always bring the vibe.
honestly, I was really like, I'm not gonna use shy because that's what's the word you use? That's
Corny.
corny. That's corny. I want to say I was anxious. Like I was like, maybe if I say this, they might not like relate or they might not come back with the same energy. Nope. I said, hey. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah.
You know what? They're probably excited to have boys in the school. Just happy. There's boys in the school. Boys don't need other boys in the school. There's already boys here. They're not getting gas by this. That's it. It was like, let's have fun. Sorry, bro.
The damn skill performances like mean a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we know we have the hood like behind our back. Like,
The people.
After them tours, we're walking through the village now. Oh my god, they said, oh my god.
Yeah.
You were in my school yesterday.
Is this my school? I used to sit here and have chicken fillet rolls. Mad. Now I'm just.
You know, that teacher still thinking.
No, because I asked all these questions about the live thing because we had a live show and it was way smaller than you guys, like maybe 100 people max. Sorry, 100 people max. So when we performed, and I want to talk about this.
Like a 25
we performed in front of people, we only had like a 25-minute set. We talked about some topics.
The feedback you're getting off the
And
crowd.
the feedback you're getting off the crowd, giving you energy. And that feeling can be like intoxicating. You know? Like, you get like a high, your dopamine level. Once you leave stage, you're kind of like,
Yikes.
yeah.
This 15 minutes post show was like a heroin hit.
Yeah.
And I haven't even tried heroin, like straight up. It was just literally like we went off stage. We were nervous. We were nervous for the first few weeks because we'd never done anything like this. Like, this is our first time doing this sort of thing as well. And we went, and there was a bit of build up to the show. I was like, really? I think the nerves kind of like disappeared a little bit. And it wasn't even much alcohol. Like, I wouldn't mind. Like, it's not the right to be there.
I really
But look, it annoys me though that we need that voice. Like, but like, I was talking to people. Like, I had a revelation like that night. I was talking to a lot of people on stage, and they're literally like, they talking to comedians, and like even one comedian was literally like, oh, you think I do this thing sober? It's like, no, like everybody has their own thing. It's like a vice or whatever, but it builds up to the moment. I'm like, literally just looking at it. You need a bit of fresh air. We need to take time to get fresh air. We'll say we're there. But like, I looked at Dej, and I'm like, Dej looks ready. Like, Jordan's taking fresh air at this moment, but he looks ready. And I look ready. I'm like, lads, what are you nervous for? So we just went down, and I wouldn't mind, we're only out for like 25 minutes, like 30 minutes.
Yeah. One thing I'll say to anyone watching, right, or listening, once you're mentally ready, you can do anything.
Facts.
Anything.
Facts.
Absolutely anything. Like, all the shows, it was like, like, I have to do DJing, I have to talk on the mic. I felt like it was too much for me. But like, once I said in my head, do you know what, like, I got it. That's when I'll go out, talk with the crowd.
It's just faking, isn't it? It's just tricking your brain.
Literally, we were speaking about that story today. Like, bro, confidence is, people think it's this thing that when you get something, it's gonna come, and it never comes. You just have to literally fake it. And once you realize that nobody, like, you know what it is, Jay? You know, like when you're doing something you're not meant to be doing, you feel like everybody's watching. Or in reality, nobody's doing it. Everything's the exact same. It's the same way with confidence. If you're doing something and like nobody knows what's going on in your head, if you're shaking your head, oh fuck this, I'm fucking this up, I'm a pussy, blah blah, but you keep a straight face and you just do it, everyone just thinks you're confident. That's actually is the trick. And like literally once you're on stage, you just commit to it. Like, you commit to shouting, you commit to feeling like, alright, I don't care if I look like an idiot right now, I don't care if anything happens, bro.
Yeah, he said he stopped caring. He started looking at things like, I'm on stage, bro.
To be honest, I don't think that's because like I'm on stage and that's just me now. Like I just
sometimes you just grow up as a person. Sometimes
I don't care. Like if someone has an
influence.
opinion about me, that's your opinion. I don't care.
Well, from a performance perspective, like, these guys are just people first. They're all gathered to a show to be entertained. Do you know what I mean? They're not coming at you like some fucking show critic and they're all going to post in their blogs or anything like that. A lot of them are just coming like, oh yeah, like I saw Cells perform, let me go through and see what that's actually about. Chance the Gamer performance show, let me see if I get a few laughs, this good day, generate conversation, whatever. And it's like, I figured that out mid-podcast, I'm like, maybe these guys just want a conversation. So we turned the shit into a conversation, because like, a few days before, it's not like I was doing my homework or anything like that, I was watching like a bit of stand-up during the week, and I just kind of felt like it was kind of right to set myself in that headspace.
That's what I mean by
I'm not saying, I'm not trying to replicate these guys, listen, I don't know how funny I am, but literally, I was watching this one, and
You think you could do stand-up though?
I don't honestly, I was watching this guy, Jerome Carmichael. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's a comedian as well. He did this set called Rothaniel, which people are even saying is like one of the greatest like sets recently that's been done. And this guy isn't funny in it. He's not funny in it. Like he says on stage, "Oh no, I'm gay," and that was it. That was him announcing he was gay to the people. He said, "My man," and said, but he wasn't funny. But all I could notice was how much he was just wanting to conversate with the crowd and interact with the crowd. And it's like, in a sense, he controlled the crowd in that way. So I was just like, man, you can just conversate with the crowd, and that's really
I see, even on TikTok, like I see a lot of comedians who are like, oh, clap your hands if you're single. I actually seen this last night. Clap your hands if you're single, and there's two people clap their hands. And they're like, oh, he goes, oh, he's brother and sister. He goes, yeah. And the minute they said that, they just started lipsing each other. And then,
Wait.
what? Obviously, it was a prank, did it? Use that situation, material that he went on about. He started saying that make sure when you go home, like use it because it was a first date as well. So you use it as a first date. Started saying you're gonna go far. Make sure when you go home, you're both naked. Like make sure you create this and say, give it to me, brother, and shit like that. You get me? Like, I feel like that's what they you know. But it's literally.
I was just like, brother.
We're basically going back to literally our conversation. It's literally called crowd work. At the start of every part, it's not like they're doing this just to crack on the crowd, like to kind of give you a stray at the front of your girlfriend. It's literally to gauge the crowd. So I want to see what he's like. I want to see what's like, kind of like tickles your funny bone or what entertains you more. So
no, because even just doing that thing on stage and the feeling you get and that like. You know, because people, like literally people are singing, you guys probably saw the process of WWE made and you're at a festival and everybody's singing it back and you walk off stage and then I remember watching Miley Cyrus, she was on Joe Rogan years ago and she said the reason that she got so hard and like we had a small crowd, like I can only imagine about a 14-year-old, like we had maybe 100 people. So she said the reason that she got heavy in drugs, she says when you're 12 to 14 and you're coming out on stage and everybody's saying, screaming your name. This is Miley Cyrus. Let's remember, Hannah Montana did arenas. So everybody's screaming your name, singing your song. So by the time you get 18, to replicate the feelings that you get from that, you can only get it in drugs because there's no natural way to replicate performing in front of people. So because that's kind of what I was leading to with you guys. I'm like, how do you guys then deal with like the come down? You just literally you're at longitude on Sunday. Monday you're back to work.
Monday back to work. Monday I was in Portugal. I flew. No. And I went for a month. Like this. I was gone. Then I went to London. I stayed in my brother's for. I had to cool off.
Would you have performances say where Portugal's not an option after? Like you kind of just go not so much into like we don't want to make it sound too monotonous reality, but just the come down of a performance.
It is reality.
It's reality.
I don't know because like you were saying about feedback, like we get a lot of feedback and they're always good, but within ourselves we're like, nah, it should have been like this, it should have been like that, should have been like that. But I would ask someone like, okay, like be honest, what do you think of it? You were sick, probably the best ones tonight, blah blah blah. And I just feel like stuff like that kind of just means like, oh, okay. Me personally, I know how to come down.
No, from your show, from your performance. Because I get it, because you're saying you guys humble yourselves quick, essentially. You get off stage and you're already thinking of like, oh, maybe that could have been better. So you don't really. Sometimes you don't get to live off like we just wow, that was longitude, that was stuff for me. I mean, you feel away, you know.
I don't know how to explain it because like we're just, I guess, young, get it? So like we kind of just do us and then do the longitude. What? Are you mad? We just did longitude, Okay, what's next, like?
Okay.
You
get me?
That's the conversation we had on like where's your head at. It's a bit like. You gotta get off the stage and immediately just be like, okay, what's next? Like, how do we ensure that we're on a stage again in a couple of months' time?
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's
well, it's just one of those situations where it's like, you know that person that peaks in high school, they did all their cool shit and then they just try to hold on to it.
It's like, longitude.
To be honest, I didn't even mention that. Like, longitude, wow. Like, one thing that vexes me, no footage, no audio.
Why? Why is no footage, no audio?
Longitude don't record it.
Okay.
They should do something like rolling out or something.
I would have loved that because I just want to hear the sound. Like, all the shows that we do, I rarely get to see footages from perspective of like fans. Who come to see.
Well, you have the boys.
The boys are busy. They're on stage. The boys are made of 5 people.
Okay.
Engineer, the production. Come on, my bro. There's AO Max, the producer, and there's Gino. Management, and Settle himself, and it's me.
Let's talk about the boys.
Wait. Bring on the 6th boy. That's his job to document shit.
Well, see, I think it's because you guys grew up together, innit? It's organic, and sometimes
we try. When I say bring on the boy, I'm not saying he's not part of the inner circle, bro. You are an employee. You come.
We tried that. That's what I'm saying.
You tried that as well.
Yeah.
Why didn't I
just fry this guy? I'm not gonna name names.
No, don't name names. But why you violate? How do you violate? Don't name names. Because don't text me later and say, John, you got that.
Like, I just feel like I'm not gonna. So I just
Don't say his name is cool. You can out him, but don't.
yeah, no, I'm not gonna
I can
say it.
censor it if you want. But
Yeah, I won't say the name. I just feel like
His content was shit.
yeah, his content was trash.
Yeah.
Not in my opinion. All of his opinion, it was trash.
Okay.
Obviously, we gave the guy a chance. Like for us, we're still new to it, so we're gonna take on people who are trying new things as well, and stuff like that. No problem. He was very confident. Yeah, that was I got you. Patting you, you know.
People.
So I'm not gonna say the other part, but yeah, it's like cool, and like now it happens now. Record it. You just watch the video and this guy's telling him where to go. Yo, cameraman, go this side.
Oh, yeah.
You get me? So then we get
Directing the cameraman.
Yeah. So now the footage comes now and like my little brother can do it. Come on.
And you just because my whole thing is, bro, I don't even know if this is fucking childhood trauma. So I'm afraid of making someone feel bad. So we've caught ourselves in several situations like this where it's like, nah, that ain't it, y'all. I'm like, how do I deliver this? Bro, before I even think about it, I think, this guy's saying, listen, this ain't it, he ain't this, ain't it. So I'm going to like do it for me sometimes. Or if I'm not vexed, I'm like, nah, this isn't running like no more. How would I do it? Oh, I'll tell him straight up, bro. This is happening. Especially if money is involved. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What? It's a service.
Do it again.
Yeah, because I'm a videographer. Like, you
Oh,
I used
that's true.
to actually work.
I saw your wedding.
Yeah. So like, it's like, if you're doing something that I can do, why didn't I just do it?
Okay, because you're looking at their level, you're like, why am I paying for the service if I could have?
Well, my question is, like, did you just find someone or did you interview? Like, bro, this is a position, bro. Like,
You see, not that guy really like that was. There's no payment with that guy. He's just trying to do it for him, Trying to tell things,
Look. There's guest list, and you can get into longitude for free.
Bro,
I hear it.
Bro, you didn't make it up.
I know, but he saw the potential.
Sometimes it's just any man my camera.
It says, wait, all they have to do is hold the camera and I get free shows. Me, I might apply. You guys are about to go off now. Me, if I apply for videographer, don't watch that.
I think we have to, but I just feel like it goes back to there's not many of them people in Ireland, like videographers. If there is, like, shout out to Kobe, shout out to Sequence, shout out to Reggie. I shouldn't have did that because I have to keep going.
No, stop that.
But like, I don't feel like there's like videographers who do different stuff other than like music per se, like drill music or whatever. Like a lot of videographers I see is kind of just the same. Shifty. I'm not looking for that.
And there's different styles, isn't there? Like, in drill, you can just do shifty. But like even like contemporary rap videos or something like that, or something.
I need different.
Yeah.
So if there's any videographers out there, obviously, hopefully my Instagram will be still here.
We've completely fell off.
No, but I do think it's one of those situations where like we've seen how useful content is. Like we live in the world of content now. Do you get what I'm saying? And the thing is like we can see that Cello's going on the media parts. Like you know when you see someone it's like that's star power right there. Do you get what I mean? And it's kind of like look at when Kanye brought out his documentary. There was a point where it's kind of like. There was a point someone looked at this nigga like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, who the hell do you think you are? But how many years later, for hundreds of millions, it's going for like, do you get what I mean? So it's kind of like, even if it's one of those ones where you need to pull someone in and train them yourselves and be like, yo, look, this is what you need, I want you to do this, I want you to do this. It'll be shaky for the first.
Yeah, but it's hard when like, see, I'm the type of person like, I'm not gonna like, so many people ask me to help them DJ and all that. I'm not gonna do that if you don't want to do it yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you need to want it more than me. You need to be begging me, yo, you said you're gonna teach me, yo. And if I tell you, okay, like, do your part and then I'll come back to you. And if you don't text me now for like 2 months, 3 months, I don't care.
Yeah, bro, you can't want something for somebody. You can't want it more than they want it for themselves. You get what I'm saying? I get you, but I do think it would be something that it'd be very good, even if it's one of those situations where, bro, if man, just before the show, someone pulls out their phone, bro, do you know how many videos, how many episodes this we recorded on the iPhone? Just pull out the iPhone and just have those
We have
things.
vlogs.
this guy's phone has everything, like documents,
You're patent.
everything.
What's your name? What's your name?
Nesto.
Nesto's patent.
Yeah, you just everything, all the documents, even today, all of that. You just have everything there. Yeah, it's just.
Well, what's the plan then with the documents? Or are you one day documentary, Netflix?
For sure.
Yeah.
Netflix. We'll have our own cinema made for us.
Yeah. I like a dream. That's what you're gonna dream big. How do all the boys know each other?
How do you all know each other?
Yeah.
Let me start with Nesta on it. I don't know. We just know each other. Innit? Church.
Congolese as well?
Angolan Congolese. Yeah, it's just like
Church, school, just you just know people in it.
Cello, Gino. We all went to the same school, same classes for French.
He was in the same year as year class as Gino. It's just like I can show you videos of me, first music video ever of Cello.
Horrible, but like it's not
You have to start somewhere. You should see the first podcast episodes we've done as well.
It's so underrated though when you have like.
I saw your first podcast, so you know cast. They were still doing camera transitions then.
They're nasty too. They're nasty.
I was like, oh,
Well, I was gonna say though, like, I even talked about that today. I'm like, that should have popped. Like, we were all friends that met through college, but it's underrated though to have friends that are, because it's easy as friends to sit around the table and go, bro, boys, let's do a podcast. Oh, boys, let's start a rap collective and all. But you find out when you're in it, are people really on it?
Yeah.
So it's like for me, it's actually just an underrated, and it's a sick thing when all the users are just in sync about it. You know what I mean? Because anybody can drop off. You can be like one day, I'm not really.
Because we saw it happen to like the Air Squad. They were through them and they were meteoric rise.
Yeah.
And the Airside Story came out, one of the biggest songs that come out of Ireland. And one person wasn't aligned with the other two vision, and you still had like a derail the situation.
Yeah.
So to go with a team of like 5, and like you said, when someone came in and did a bio, they had to go. They couldn't stay, you know.
My question is, like, also you guys are in the studio when Cello's making stuff, and it's like, has there ever been times like, that ain't you?
I feel like with these,
That's why it's good to have friends.
Like, it's happened a few times, like especially like Gino doesn't give a dust.
Gino's not here, is he?
No, he's not. That's the manager. Yeah. Like he will tell you what's up. Like he would actually even come up, move him out there. I'm like, X, it's gone. It's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Like
and he takes, because obviously the thing to say about artists, sometimes their egos could be big. And Cello, like, he will take this criticism.
Cello is like, how can I even explain it? Like everyone sees him as Cello. He probably thinks because he did this, he did that. Cello's a teddy bear. Cello's actually just like humble. He's too humble, way too humble. Like,
only Gino then tells him like, yo, this ain't it.
Like obviously he would ask us. There's songs, like there's hits where he's made, like, and he's half artistic. Then he comes out of the studio and we're gassing, we're like, bro, what?
What did you just say?
Shit. And that's when he realizes, like, oh shit, and goes back in, bare energy, boom, boom, bam, boom. Sometimes he may do a song, he comes out, boys, he's feeling it. Nah, I won't like, You try to find a different flow then and there, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, he's like, yeah, boy, hard, yeah. Boom.
Actually, this has me thinking though, because I'm obsessed with Cello's Irish bars. I think they're dope. Has there ever been like a time where he's like, the Irish bars is like, I don't know, the Irish bar didn't need to be there.
I didn't do Irish in school, so.
You didn't? Oh, fair enough. I did the Irish.
They made me do Irish. I tried to quit. The referee was like, come back.
All I know is poke my home. That's only because the Irish, like, you know them shorts.
Yeah, them shorts. Yeah.
Well, also, I was also gonna ask, is Dublin's banger?
Yeah.
Is there a point where everyone's looking at it like, we got one?
Yeah, do you guys?
You can never have.
Do you guys know when this is gonna hit?
No, but you see, Dublin. I want you to come say this. Like, I actually want you to tell this story of Dublin. Dublin was recorded with a sock. Like, you see a mic like this?
Yeah.
Sock.
Oh.
He's sitting there like so. Do you see how me and you're this close?
It's like, you're Cello, I'm him, laptop,
suck. You're just holding it. You'll be from Dublin, but you know shit about me. And then that's how it went. But what was the question? What?
Yeah, do you guys know when you like it's
when it's
like, that's it. Like even me and Khalifa,
no.
You guys know it's like this is gonna slap.
No.
That's what slaps as well.
See, now when I make Khalifa it's different because when we heard it ourselves, we're like, I said, yo, what up? Yeah.
Why me and Khalifa though?
Why
How do you see me and Khalifa like, me and Khalifa, you know what I mean? Everyone's gonna be like, oh, what's this?
I was like, me and Khalifa wasn't even cold back in the day. Bro,
Stella said it, and everyone's like, ooh.
Even on the back on that, do you remember being on stage and you perform something and you get a pop and you're like, okay, this is the one. Or because you said that's why it was earlier days, so the pop didn't happen. And that to me, that's the song I was introduced to. That's when I was introduced that way, and then it was on Dongo's podcast. I actually listened to the whole thing as well. So it was like, okay, that was the song. But being on stage, there's a moment you're like, you see the crowd reaction, especially you as this hype man. You have a mic with him, innit?
Yeah.
So you're watching and you're like, this is hitting different.
Yeah.
No?
See, Dublin, we expected one thing.
Here we go. So uncomfortable.
What did you expect?
How much was it, like 20K?
20K.
Listens, yeah?
20K views on YouTube.
20K views on YouTube, and it's like
overall
100 something.
I've done some crazy.
First day we did 20K. By the end of the week,
I will say the video is cold.
Yeah.
Like
that video, that was a headache.
There's so much effort for the video.
Whatever happened to it, it came out.
Yeah.
I feel like it came out perfectly for what the song is supposed to be. Like it actually, bro, man. There's shots of like the Dublin boys, bro. If you're from Ireland, you know who Fabi D is, bro. Fabi D is making a cameo.
I was the one with the mask. If you didn't notice.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I saw you with your little thing, me and Khalifa doing this. I was like, oh, that's my boy.
In process music video is when I kind of like showed my face. Started showing my face. I realized to myself like, because Gino was always telling me, and this guy here, yo, where's the mask? Where's the mask? And I was like, I don't really want to show my face too.
Yeah.
So I just
because if the girls are looking, they get to see he's there, bro. You got to enjoy that side too.
I'm gonna enjoy the fruits of my labor.
Go.
you gotta be like, alright.
And it really saw you like that, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Fed.
You're the first one that hasn't tried acting quiet now. What?
Are you here? Shuddies, yeah. And I love it. He said I love it.
How old are you, 22?
22 November.
Enjoy it, bro. Enjoy it, bro.
Like, soon you're married.
Right, man, I can't call it the boys. I can't even apply. My wife will be like, what are you doing, man? I get what you're doing. It's
good. Like, I like it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the attention. I can't even like it. I absolutely love it.
But I was just gonna, do you think they come to you to get through Cello, or do you think like sometimes it's for you?
It's a bit about.
Yeah.
But like obviously like I'm not gonna say too much of my secrets in it.
Okay.
Slave, innit?
So like, they can be cool for Cello, yeah.
Yeah. When it's not talking to you, yeah. Let's go. You got that sauce.
I like it. End of the combo, yeah. It's not even about worst Cello anymore.
Yeah, and they're here for you now. They even see Cello in the corner, they're not even paying attention.
Fred Johnson, believe in your sauce. Even if Cello's right there, you 100%. So at the end of the day, like, if she goes to Cello and I can just say Cello. Like, walk off. Like,
yeah.
You gotta take one for the team sometimes. No, but I was gonna ask you, like, obviously we've spoken about Cello a lot and everything, but like, I want to know about you, where from now, right? Where do you want to go?
That's a very good question.
Yeah. You might want to deviate into it.
That's what we do here. That's what we do. We ask you questions.
Wow.
You're just enjoying it now. I can
You're
tell.
enjoying, yeah.
You're enjoying right now.
Yeah. Like, I want to like
be doing festivals, like obviously grow as a DJ myself. But yeah.
We actually ask you, we go as a DJ, we actually off cam. There's a lot of conversations around DJs in Ireland, and I'm pretty sure you hear these conversations, and you say you don't like party DJing. What do you think of like the whole conversation? You get triggered by it as a DJ?
I don't, and I like no hate to all the DJs. I love all the DJs. Like I'm trying to bring that all the DJs together. Like that's what I'm really on. But I don't understand why people are triggered. Do your craft, and if people hate, they hate. Do you know what I mean? I don't get triggered. Because
you see yourself like, this guy should believe in himself.
Yeah.
This guy's don't move.
No, but I'm not gonna lie. I hear what he's saying though, because like, I was actually deep in it the other day. We're having this biggest DJ in Ireland debate in small Ireland still. Like, so I'm sorry, I just always have to bring it up. Why are these guys coming together? Like
Who do you
you
think is
said.
the best DJ in Ireland?
Personally,
See, we're not outside enough, but
Yeah, no, me.
I think it's DJT. I think it's Art.
Me, I honestly, like you said, I'm never outside anywhere, you know? I'm not even being political because I can't have an opinion if I haven't heard everybody's. Like, I've never heard you. I've only heard C.
See,
C did my wedding and C did the Simple Paint, the two places I've been. That's the only person I've heard. So for me to be here and say, oh yeah, it's T.
So we might have.
Generally, I have no opinion. I have no opinion. But who do you, as the DJ, who do you think is the best?
In what age range, like?
Mine is 25.
See, I can't put one name because with me, when I started DJing, I had help by a lot of people. So I feel like it would be very unfair to me to pick one. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it depends again. I can say it depends on the genre. It depends on this. It depends on that.
That's what eBay was saying on Dongo's podcast. Dongo was like saying, like eBay was literally David said, what
Like eBay as well, like that's another one.
Yeah.
But you get me, like everyone that's helped me and stuff like that. So I can't really like pinpoint the like. I don't know. Like if I was gonna say international music and like, yeah, international kind of like African music that's not Nigerian or Afrobeats. The Costa by far. I feel like the Costa, shout out DJ Costa. I feel like the Costa because he's young, modern, like he's everywhere. Obviously there's T, there's Jesse, like they're active as well. But yeah, I don't know, it really depends. Like if someone's gonna say to me, yo, look, I'm about to do this party, who should I book? I'm gonna say to him, okay, what do you want from that party?
Like, to be fair, that's what I hear from DJs. Like if you listen to eBay on Dongo's podcast, that's why he was literally saying like, people like Don was saying like, oh, people sleep doing Cranked Out Soldier Boy, and his answer was like, yeah, if the crowd calls for that, that's what I'm gonna play. Because the crowd calls for it.
Night out in Galway, bro. The majority of white people go.
You went to college.
Well, like on a night out, a bunch of white people, everyone's drunk. You know, the couple black people in the crowd, bro. Cranked Out goes off. Cranked Out. You play that 2-3 times, it will go off every single time. Everybody.
The thing is 4 times.
You actually can't. Yeah. No, you actually can't.
And they're also gonna get the same. Reception.
Do you fuck with the crowd like that sometimes?
No, because I don't like it. See, because I'm like, oh, I shouldn't say this, but I'm a heavy drinker. Mom, I'm sorry. I'm a heavy drinker. So like, more times I'm gonna again, like, if I'm gonna go, for example, if I'm gonna go to like Tramline, and if I'm just gonna like kind of just chill about and just, yeah, I might have a sip, Henny and Coke. More Henny than Coke. Better ice.
Let's go. Better ice.
So like, I'm gonna sip. So I may not be sober, but I am sober. You know what I mean? I know, I see everything. I know exactly what's happening. So if I'm hearing this song once, then I hear it again and then again. But obviously the crowd, they're giving the energy, they're loving it.
Well, you're literally fed up of it.
Yeah, I'm like, but then I look at the DJ, and obviously it's like, I know as a DJ, it's not easy as well. Like a lot of people say, oh, this DJ is shit. There's no DJ that's shit because I don't see anyone going up to decks and actually doing. I used to think it's just press this. It's not. Okay. You have to mix. You have to listen. Tempo. Everything. So I respect every single DJ that tries. So even if they mess up, go again. Try again.
Bro, people be getting all nervous just passing them the aux cord. Let alone have to play it.
Yeah, I know.
Like it is one of those things that is actually hard. Like, bro, like it is.
Well,
like I said, there's skills.
You gotta pull up to a place and know your environment.
Exactly.
First of all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially if you like, for me at the start when I was doing parties, like I was getting booked off everywhere. Everyone was trying to book me. And I just felt like, what if I just go and play and I don't perform how people expect me to?
Yeah.
And that's another reason I stopped playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you getting negative feedback at parties or?
No. I never let anyone give me negative feedback. Like I can post them. Yeah, man. No, don't give me negative feedback. I know all feedback is good and I'm meant to learn from it and everything. But don't give it to me like, I'm not gonna actually like, I will hear you, yeah, but like,
because it's that kind of thing that he's literally saying like, you could do this.
I have a question actually. It's probably easier if you're like, oh yeah, so JJ, can you do this event, this like Afro, da. So you know what's up, right? Grand.
Yeah.
Something like Tramline or something or a club, they just go, it's Freshers event. It's quite ambiguous. How do you come up with what you're gonna play?
See me, I'm an old head.
in heart, I love old school hip hop R&B. I love all that.
Yeah.
So I have to now like read the crowd and see who's not gonna. If I play Dilemma, who's not gonna sing that?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Temperature.
Yeah, like you kind of know. But the thing is, if you play Dilemma, you have to play something that tops that type thing. But I just feel like something like if I was gonna play Tramline, it's just simple hip hop. Like I said, a bit of gargle, you grand. Like you just hear music. For me,
Pay the card.
for me, when I go out, I don't mind where I go as long as it's music. Like I can bop around. I can more time. If you ask the boys, like they'll be standing there, trying to maybe wait for it to get late. I'm dancing. I'm my own vibe. I don't need nobody to kind of like, you know what I mean? So like I feel like that's the same. If I'm gonna DJ, I'm gonna have fun on the stage, and if the crowd like it too.
Stuff like DJ and podcasting, there's like no mentor, but you guys have like, how do you even learn to DJ? Just YouTube, like?
Yeah, I learned it myself. It's just like, I was just that kid. I was just that weird kid, innit? It's just like, I've done photography, videography, editing, DJing.
Are you left-handed?
Right. I keep.
No, just because you have that artsy mind, like editing, videography,
you do that
naturally. Are you left-handed?
Yeah.
You're left-handed.
I was thinking that today actually as well, because I even saw Simba doing that 0207 interview, and it's basically just everybody, oh Simba, you're that guy, and all. I remember even on one stage like last year, it felt like he was the only producer, and I'm a bit like, it's mad. Did I have to start off for him where he was like, he had to be the weird kid that was just all the lads were trying to play football. He was messing around with FL Studio and shit like that. And I just like,
I don't know. It depends on you. For me, I can say like how I got into DJ. No one really knew. Like I was still doing my thing.
Yeah.
To parties, why not? Bop down with the boys. Why not? Buy a few bottles. Grant that, go home licked. But when I had free time, maybe I come home hungover and I'm just bored.
Yeah, she just started messing around.
You come from like a music-oriented family and background, because like Randy's, you guys play every instrument. Their family were the instrumentalists. They sang, they played the drums.
Like in church, when there's no one to play drum, it was like Kevin and Randy singing and playing. My mom singing.
Your mom was in the choir, so I guess at home when you have music, they won't deter you from it. It's not like a lot of African kids when they say, "Why you do music? You do DJ?" Because obviously you come from your mom is singing, your brothers are playing instruments. So when you're doing that thing as well, I guess it probably wasn't discouraged.
Even in the house, like I have a big speaker, like an amp in my house.
Yeah.
They know at a certain time if I just start blaring music, they can't really come.
They can't stop it.
Because they got to a point where it's like, maybe he found something that he wants to do and likes it. You get me? My parents are very supportive.
It's like
good moms, come on, dad.
What's their reaction like when you're performing at festivals and do they understand it? Do they get what's happening?
What do you think?
I don't think they do.
Honestly, like, I'm the gas coming to tell them, Mom, we just played video free, and I'm showing her a video, she's like, and I showed her before we played at Longitude, I showed her a video of like just Longitude as a general, like showed her, look, this is the stage we're going to play first. Oh really? And
But the thing is, I feel like parents, a lot, especially African parents, they don't see until the money comes. Once you drop that bag on them,
me and him talked about that this morning.
once you drop that bag on them, that said, my son.
But in fairness, like my mom has like actually booked me in for gigs and stuff like that. Church gigs, like once you become that church DJ.
How'd you do that then?
Does it pay well at least? Or do you do it for free because it's church?
And it's your mom asking you for a discounted rate.
No, my mom understands. Business is business at the end of the day. I'm not your business at the end of the day. So I feel like the church is my family, but like I said, there's no family in business. You know? It's just blacks being blacks. Like they promise one thing.
But did the pastor ever try gaslight you?
Nah,
I do it for God. God's blessing is more than this money you're getting.
I do it for God, but there's like,
Yeah,
How am I gonna eat, bro?
It's like, dude, for God, but God gave me this talent. You know what I mean? Like,
reward the talent.
Bro, even God took 10%, man. God, give me something.
you get me? It's but now the church thing. Oh, it's alright. It's just
like I said, he's violating, isn't it? Like it's just if any church people listen to this, you know my secret now. I just do what I have to do and get out of this.
It's a nice clock in, clock out. Yeah. Obviously, you guys are still young, still going out. Did you guys ever spend 8K on bottles?
No, Jordan, this is crazy. I was just thinking about
look at this.
Someone said that's baby change and put 100K. 100K.
You guys are young. It's like you're saying you're out. The shorties are coming.
Nah, but 8K, man. 8K.
You might spend 8K on bottles before.
If you got it, this is the thing, yeah.
Ain't no way.
They're not answering.
Ain't no way.
Genuinely, if the peas are there, I can see how you spend 8K easy.
That 8K one night.
Yeah.
One night.
Yeah.
Wait, Nessa.
I'll show you receipt.
8K over how much time did you spend?
maybe like 2-3. If it depends. Like if we're going hard, because see the boys, when we party, party.
Yeah. This in Ireland or abroad or where you spend
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Party. Like if we're gonna go out, if we're abroad though, that's different. Funny enough, I actually haven't been abroad with the boys.
Okay.
Funny enough, but like maybe like once or twice, like that. What's that called? LA Lounge.
You lot therefore get the bottles out with the sparklers.
Yeah. You know what? Drop this documentary tomorrow.
You know what? Do you feel a certain pressure to, you know, if you're out, do a bit extra flares and all, because it's hello and the boys. It's hello Babyface the boys.
Yeah. Not even like me personally, I don't care. Like I said, like I judge, like I don't like if the boys buy bottles, that's cool. Yeah, obviously, yeah. And okay, let me tell you, see what you did, right? You did a show, You did a show. I don't want to bait out areas or anything. We just did a show somewhere, recently, right? And they escorted us to their table with flares and drinks and everything now, And obviously, like the guy with the flares is walking up and the drinks is behind him. I'm walking behind, kind of obviously everyone's like, yo, move out the way, yo. All I'm hearing is, I love it. Like I
Anybody that says they don't love that.
Imagine being 21 years old and that's happening. Bro. And the shorties. They want to come there. Come on. Talk to me, bro.
You get obviously like the table, so the stage is here, the table is just in the corner. Like so this guy expected us all, we go there, we sit down, we do cool. What?
Nah, Dublin. Wait. And Dublin has extra bass in the background.
Listen, he drops the thing there, right? Oh, that stage is just packed. I don't want to say it was gender, but it was packed. It was packed.
You're telling Nesta, you're saying, which one you going for? Wait, is it a relationship? Are you in a relationship?
He's the fence.
Okay, that one on the fence. I didn't know. Nesta, I'm sorry. You're in my vision. I'm sorry. Okay, so you're telling one of the boys, not him.
I'm telling you, I'm
That one is the club.
What's your name? What's the time?
I'm telling one of the boys, like, I'm like, yo, there's so many shotties here, like, you get me?
Bro, don't even imagine though. Imagine Deji has tables and shorties. We're all 21 years old. Listen.
At 27, it's the same thing. What are you talking about?
We're just walking there, have bottles. People are like, oh my god, that's the children boys, this is church boys. And then you're here and then packed shorties.
Man, love that shit.
That's why they go outside.
It was the thing that like me, I don't like. I might do a bit of flavor, like I don't really like dress to impress.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear me, as you can tell, I'm red in my hair. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't.
My nigga doesn't pass fire on his chest, bro. He doesn't give a fuck.
All at the start, I hate it. I was like, what's that? But then afterwards, like,
that day you said you just keep doing it.
People, I love it. Shawty's be coming up. Oh my god, what's this? And it's because obviously for you to grab it, like you have to be here. Like, I'm not saying that I do it like I love entertaining girls. Like it's just like I don't know. It's like it's fun, but like I don't do it in a way to hurt a girl's feelings. I don't mess with to girls' feelings no more. Like I learned.
No more.
Yeah.
Well, how do you learn your lesson?
How do I learn my lesson?
Before that,
That's what do you want?
this is the thing. Girls are trifling.
Yeah.
How many girls have tried to put that thing in their mouth?
Bro, that was my
Okay. I don't only have one. I have loads.
I'm not talking about just the one.
Okay, yeah.
How many times have they tried to put it in their mouth?
So many.
Bro,
See, for forbidden fruit, right? Forbidden fruit, yeah. Like, obviously, we got there quite early. We weren't performing until like a certain time. So it's kind of like, you know what? We have our bands. Let's just go on a little stroll. It was me and like maybe 2 of the guys. Was it 2 or 3 of the guys? We just kind of walking about, and yeah.
Grab on. Oh my god, what's this? Drunk. Oh my god. Put it in the mouth. I'm like,
this is, you don't know where it's been.
Yeah. Exactly. I could have put it anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I really could have put it anywhere. And yeah, it's like proper, like they put it in the mouth and like they're biting it. So like I'm trying to pull it in and they're like,
nah, wait, so they're trying to be sexy with a dummy.
Why'd you say it like that? The whole podcast is fun.
Like they're grabbing at the teeth, like I'm trying to get it, like what are you doing? Like and they're like,
No, but you know how mad groupies are. She's like, I gotta be sexy with dummy.
yeah.
Come on, bro.
But you know there's just certain things, like there's certain things if you have a chain, oh what's that? And if you have something they'll always try and grab you or they'll come over and try to touch you and shit
Another
like
thing,
that.
yeah, you girls need to learn how to flirt.
Okay. What you mean by that? No, what you mean by that? What you mean?
Learn how to flirt. Shoot your shot.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? If you get rejected,
Charge it.
Charge it in the game.
you gotta move on. Like, you get me? Like, I got rejected multiple times, and guess what? I moved on.
Hey.
You know what I mean? I don't care. I will never get rid. Like, I love it, especially around the boys. If you get rejected around the boys, you'll feel dead.
Yeah.
Funny, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's a lame girl, yo, she dies. Nah, I'm alright. You turn around to the boys, especially this guy. This guy's laughing, and it is what it is. Like, you just
Actually, because obviously with certain people, girls can't take rejection, and some girls just feel like, oh, I'm lame if I throw it at anybody. Has there been a situation where some girls tried to throw at one of the boys? Some might have, some faithful people in the room. I was like, I've got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And then they start moving them out. They start moving
She tried walking onto the tour van or something. You're like,
tour van,
stiff armor.
Hey man, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Has that happened? Where someone like kind of tried to move to someone that kind of stopped them and they're like, nah.
Man, you might live a different. That's a good life.
Yeah,
What festivals?
Yeah, we're chilling.
Yeah.
No, I feel like they get that energy. Like instead of them wasting their time or whatever, they kind of get that energy off us. Like it's like, you get me? Like I don't know how to even explain it. Like. I like female attention, right? Like it's very like I do. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I like female. I'm not disagreeing, bro. You know what I mean? So like I just feel like I always say it's your intentions. What you like? Do you know what I mean? It's your intention. Is that sweat? Like I feel something dripping.
Yeah, it's very hard.
It's your intentions, like on what you want to do in that certain situation. So if I just want female attention, like I'm gonna do whatever, but let them know, like it's not going where you want it or where you think it's gonna go. Do you get me? So it's like, just chill. Like you're around me, yeah, cool. Like yeah, you can be around me. Just don't do that stupid. Oh my god, phone. This. Be human.
I know you believe in yourself, yeah. But as everyone that you bagged and you're like, her.
I'm open for performance about
Obviously, don't say their name. But I'm just thinking about this. Anyone you bagged, you're like, me.
No comment.
I feel like everybody has you. Well, niggas that have sauce. You just sit there and just like, is that me? Yeah.
I was like, yeah, actually there has been. I was like, that.
Yeah.
It has, yeah. And I even till this day sometimes I kind of just like the instant I'm like,
wait, you have flashbacks?
well, flashback. No, I don't have flashbacks. It's just oh god.
Now basically the guy sort of grab was saying, oh, you're not allowed to have sex flashbacks. So it's an inside joke basically. That's trying to get us into it.
You man, these guys living a different life. I can't even imagine. So
No, it's crazy. But yeah, man, porn ain't the same no more, man. Porn is these days, bro.
Can I tell you something important?
anything about
Why watch it when you can get it?
people can't.
Yeah.
Also,
anyone can. Let me just tell you that. Anybody can.
There are a group called incels that will strongly disagree with you.
Let them disagree with me. Yeah. But like, I just feel like anyone can. Like, I genuinely feel like anyone can because there's someone out there for everyone.
Wait. So you've never gone a week without sex and you're like, let me beat one out. Let me put porn about it.
Like, I'm gonna say no, innit? But like, more time is like after, like, obviously you know that guilty after. It's like, oh yeah, like, do you know what I mean? So I rather just
wait it out.
Yeah, man. But the thing is, like, the weight, like, it doesn't have to be a weight. It doesn't have to if I don't want to. But more time.
Wait. So you on your Snapchat?
No.
Yeah. No.
I don't think you use Snapchat. You use Insta.
Insta. You just know.
I'm not saying like I have holes on my phone. Like, oh, let me.
I didn't call it that.
I don't have people on my line like that. It's just like I'm me, innit?
Okay.
I'm me. That's the perfect answer I can give you.
But this is the thing. You need to understand.
You
that.
need to explain to me what porn exchange first.
Not every. I'll tell you.
I'm gonna weigh in on my take on porn as well.
Not everybody is you. You get what I'm saying? Like me and my boys when we go out, like I'm used to having female attention, females around me, shit like that. And like we go to a party and it'll just be two of us, and like, next minute we're talking to all the girls and shit like that. But then there's some niggas that just sit in the corner. And it's like, why these girls are dead? They're not talking to anybody. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Just because it's normal for you, it's not normal for everybody.
I'm like that. I'm that nigga to go to a party. I'm in my corner. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm really in my corner, and it's just.
He said he has a race.
You know, it's just because of my vibe. Like I say, like I would vibe around myself, and then when I'm looking, that's why I love bringing shades around because I observe. I'm an observer. Like I just see everything out there. I've seen the matter shit out there, crazy. But when I'm at a party, if I'm vibing, if I make eye contact with you, she get me like, so like,
all times.
yeah, like I can like literally like I can be talking here.
There's something that's pretty perfect when you're tall guy. It's easier for tall guys.
I know, you know what? I think it's more.
It does.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
I promise you, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
No,
I thought you want to talk about this.
If you have sauce,
and you know what a lot of the sauce is just being comfortable in being you.
How you know?
Once you're comfortable and you know that I'm not here to pretend
So
to
what
be
you guys are
something.
saying is the girls on Twitter are lying, the height isn't a thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I was saying.
See them girls on Twitter, yeah. I love you, sir.
How did you back out so quick?
And then the guys was some 5'8" guy. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, I have literally seen girls tweet, if you're below a certain height, don't. And I know.
Bro.
Do you get what I mean? So is it really like all that shit?
The height thing
Height doesn't matter. Height really doesn't matter because in bed, you guys are the same size regardless. You're. But listen, safe sex. Said you don't do sex for money.
Okay.
No, like what's called?
To porn though.
Why don't we stop it like you used to, man?
Why?
Like, I don't know. You know what? A lot of it just feels like it's just a lot of incest shit.
The dopamine has wore off. This is what I was trying to say. Me and Joe were having this conversation during the week.
About
a lot of porn. No, just about No.
That was a valid question.
No, we're actually we're having a conversation about different sources of like dopamine. Not even just like well, just I'm not trying to call you out on like vaping or anything like that. Like, because I've been trying to stay off the vape as well. Like, since the past 2 weeks. That's right. Well, like it's a dopamine hit. Do you know what I mean? Like, Mark having a few. Like, I like to have a few drinks on the weekend. And like maybe the drink is
it's nice on a night.
Yeah, you have it's just like little like incremental like dopamine hits, and I'm a bit like that's what a lot of porn is.
Yeah,
it's literally just like, well, you could bag every weekend. But you could be sitting there on one Tuesday, one Wednesday, one Thursday, and be like, no, I just need a bit of porn. Like, I just need something to hit a little bit. My day's been a bit like...
Do you know what? I disagree.
Yeah,
I just think like, find your girlfriend, find a wife, right? And you'll be happy in life. I mean,
think so, yeah?
I'm trying to find a wife. If you have a wife, like you don't need porn, like it's just like
That's not about that though.
I know, but like it's like
Long-term, no, it does, but long-term relationship, yeah. So that when you have a girlfriend for like 5 years or whatever, yeah. So they, like for example, he's on. I don't want to use it as an example. A lot of people in long-term relationships.
Yeah, I'm 5 years old.
Yeah. They're only having sex with the one person, and sometimes you want like you're a guy, so you want another source of like pleasure. When you have sex with one person, you don't want to go outside and cheat on your partner. You know, you don't want to do that. So you say, but you want another source of sexual pleasure, and that's when you watch porn because the marriage, the long-term relationships, the living together. Sometimes the negative, because I heard people say this about COVID that we're living together. You're seeing each other all the time, and you become like desensitized to each other. You don't see each other as sexual before because you're waking up in pajamas, staying in pajamas all day. So there's very little sexy about that. So where you then get your hit of sexiness or sexual interaction, you're going on Pornhub.
No, your porn's horrible. Don't watch porn.
I don't know how. You when I said porn fell off. Bro, you think when they play football and porn and they say don't watch porn? I know we're bantering and shit like that, no, but porn is genuine.
It's actually keep saying.
Let's have this convo though, because everybody says porn is bad.
Okay, take it away.
My take is porn is bad because of the dopamine levels of it. Like it's just too much. It's literally what you're beating off and you're done.
Yeah, you fall right to sleep.
Like, have you ever like? Listen, it's a safe space. Have you ever like even like meet off before the gym or something like that, or before like, bro, you're not going to the gym now. You're not hitting a PB.
That's a safe space. Everyone does.
Yeah. But listen, but like, I want to know why people think it's bad. Just out of curiosity.
But I just feel like it's. Do you know it's actually so fucked? Yeah, I was actually on TikTok, right, and then like it just came up. Like I was just scrolling. And its first thing is like, don't watch porn. I'm like, what the fuck? So I just left it running, and it was like some girl. It was actually an artist. What's her name? Jamaican artist.
Spice?
Yes.
Yep.
She said that she doesn't masturbate anymore because like something about sex demon. She get me? So, and I'm like, if I think about it now, I've seen a video as well on TikTok where it was a movie scene. I know it was a movie, but like it's just the concept where it was two people that just got married. But there's a sex demon between them two, and like there's a known who could only see the sex demon, and so she can see like, so let's say it's used to sitting there, the sex demon is holding both her shoulders, so he was basically the third person in the relationship. And I just feel like when you're like she even said like when you're masturbating there's two sex demons, one's a female and one's a male. So when you're beating off, you're really just. There's a demon that's really just like really fucking.
I hear that. And I always hear that.
You shape it in a sinister way. In your head.
I know, but like it's like.
There's always a spiritual side to sex. I always hear that, and I think anything is bad without moderation. You know, I don't think if someone says I watch porn once every 2 weeks. Oh, okay. But if someone's telling me I haven't gone a day without watching porn in the last 2 years, then I'm looking at them like, bro, come on. Like, whatever the gender, boy or girl, if a girl's like saying, every once every 2 weeks or so, I like to watch it, I like to turn it on and get off on that. I'm like, that's you, man.
The thing is, I would never hate on anyone who does. Like, do you?
Yeah? Wait, you're against the porn thing?
Not against it.
Yeah.
Porn to me is a bit like weed. Like if I deeply see it affecting your mental,
yes,
then we might have to intervene on it.
If someone has a joint, go.
It's a bit like Al Nooney, because I found that even like in the early years, maybe like from watching porn, like even sometimes it kind of shape how you like view a girl, like your preference.
Yeah.
And it's a bit like, where did this derive from? Because when did I just decide I like girls with big asses or something like that? I'm like, oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So like I see guys like that, and then I see like I could be with my boys sometimes, and literally like you can point out a girl, and she might not like have his preferences or whatever like that. And he's like, no, I'm not feeling like. I'm like, where did that come from? Because like, look at that. I'm not saying I do. I'm not saying I do. But listen, I'm not saying. But like, but yeah, you could be looking at it. It's like, yeah, but like on paper, like she hasn't like she hasn't. Yeah, but she doesn't have that, or she doesn't have. I love when they have like gym ass or something like that. Where did this come from, bro?
Chris Rock does a bit about this, and he talks it like the more he watched it, the more specific the more specific the porn you get. Before you could just type in blonde girl, big tits, and that was enough. Now he's at a stage where he's watched so much he has to type in like Latino, small feet, big ass, small feet, brown hair. Because
see, I feel that's one. See,
yeah.
Stretch. That's like. Nigga, calm down.
Exactly. Anything motivation without motivation is
right now.
like, on the week thing you were saying, not to cut you off again. Like if someone tells me after a week's work I have 2 glasses of wine and a joint, I'm like that's I don't think that's human. But if someone's like every day after work I'm drinking wine and smoking weed like every day for last year, I'm like, bro, that's there's an effect in that.
Okay, see, I'm even gonna go back on myself what I said, right? Actually, no, because I never disagreed about the porn thing. Right? Yeah. I'm gonna say like. You can do what the fuck you want to do, as long as you're making your dough, as long as you're doing you, as long as, do you know what I mean? Like, because there's a lot of people that do things every day, but at the end of the day, it's not like they're on the streets, like, do you know what I mean? They're paying their rent.
Yeah.
One day their dealer isn't around.
Yeah.
Woo! It's a set that's like, oh, he's not answering me back. He's not. They're on edge. I'm like, bro, like. If you worst case scenario, you just don't get your weed today. You know what I mean? So I'm a bit just like.
Sorry, you were saying something. I cut you off.
Nah, what's called like the thing is like, alright, so transparency. Like, remember I told you guys I saw porn stupid young, like, like probably like 5 or something like that. But it's one of those situations where. No.
He said, I told you, guys. I was like, Dave,
when he said it, yeah. No.
Bro, when he said it, he said, transparency, I told you guys. I was like, Dave, did he tell us this?
Sorry, man. That affects us
Why did he tell us this?
No, I'm sorry. What's called? I think first time I saw porn, I was probably like 5, maybe 4 or 5. But you know what it was? It was back in the day.
That guy said nothing. Oh, what God. He said, porn, I'm here.
No, you know what it was? Cartoon Network at a certain point used to change to like that's how I was introduced to it. You get what I'm saying? And then when you're young, like obviously like I didn't get you're not getting play at a certain point, bro. I was in class. This nigga sending me shitload of porn in the middle of class. I was in primary school, bro. And it's one of those situations where it's kind of like you start thinking that that's just it. That's how sex is. That's what these people are supposed to look like. That's how, bro. It's all fake, bro. Like,
porn is dangerous at a young age. Yeah, porn is dangerous.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it is one of those situations where, like, now back in the day, bro, it was. Trying to find porn was long. Like you have to know. There's always some plug in school.
I always have an online. Bro, it's breakfast club at 8 a.m. They just sit here and it's just like, yeah, man.
Like I remember. I know niggas that used to because remember in your phones you have to have SIM cards. You get what I'm saying? Before like phones had their own. You have to have niggas will have 32 gigs filled with just porn, bro. Yeah. And like even shit with like, have you seen this? 2 girls, 1 cup. Bro, why are you showing me this? Yeah. Where did you even get this from?
It was like a walking like black web or something like that. It used to be, bro.
Exactly.
But do you remember them times? Yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember them times when you saw that? Do you remember just how fake looking the porn looked?
It didn't look fake to me.
At the time, it only looked fake. Either when you start having sex and then you start watching when you can pick amateur. Because when you start having sex and you realize, am I doing this? Because it does look like the porn. And then you look at amateur, you're like, oh, okay.
I'm talking like the high production, like brazzers type thing. Because I remember guys used to bring that into school. Looking at guy just.
Where the hell are you getting high production brazzers in school?
Bro, sometimes the plug.
And it's literally like that. And like that's for boys and for girls as well. It's thinking that you have to make all this noise. You have to do this. You have to do this. And then even like I remember the first time like I watched porn with like girls and just realizing they were like we
really don't know, did you? You just watching girls. We are learning with this guy.
I forgot I can only be off to just lesbians.
Yeah, right. If you watch porn with girls, right, and they start saying like that girl's not enjoying that, and you're like, oh shit, I never noticed that, or she's not even wet. I never noticed that. I'm just seeing dick go in. That's all I'm seeing. Because you're a guy.
Why are you watching porn with girls?
You know, it's a vibe.
That's an interesting one. Like that's.
That's the vibe. It's cool. What? It's cool.
Like, you're crazy.
It's cool.
Have any of you ever been caught?
Watching porn?
Yeah.
By who? A parent?
No.
My dad, let me tell you this funny story, DJ. My dad, yeah? He said the computer was downstairs. This was when you started, when the computers had big backs. I didn't even know you could, there was an internet history at the time. God, I didn't even know. So my parents would go to sleep, sneak downstairs. The first one I watched was YouTube, girls kissing. That's how I started. And after, this guy just wakes up one day, he says, "You saw it in the dream that I was doing nonsense." That's fine. He saw it in the dream that I was doing nonsense on the computer. He went, checked the history.
God,
He actually didn't do anything, surprisingly. He just told me to stop being on the computer late. I was like, thank God. Thank God.
Have you man ever risked it, like almost gotten caught? Like, even not gotten caught? Okay, so for me, right, you remember back in the day when Sky wasn't really, like, you couldn't have multi-room like that. That was one of those ones where upstairs, I don't know what they had, but upstairs mirrored whatever was downstairs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Bro, I think...
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is that how you got caught?
You got caught?
You never got caught?
Oh, I got caught once in it. Yeah, nah.
But your brother name?
Nah, Kevin.
What?
Yeah.
How do you see when it's brother to brother? Yeah, what does he say to you?
No, you're just seeing it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nah,
He's
back then we weren't as close. Like Tom and Jerry, like we used to always clap. So it's like, what the fuck are you doing? You snitch? I want to tell. Do you get me? Like, did he snitch? I don't know. I just remember crying and begging him. Yeah. But yeah. And the thing is, obviously, there was a few family members in the house as well. So like, they were all in the room now. They started making fun of it, jokes.
At least if you got caught, she's
You
think I'd have a story?
Would you do anything though? Would you? Wasn't for you. No, that's what I'm charging to the game. Not even for me, for that guy. The guy that was sitting at home, the conversation I heard at breakfast, bro, I'm charging that one to the game for you.
Bro, 9 p.m. on there, watching Cartman and them lot, like, but then after that, like, it hit 11.
Like, let's stop it, Derek.
Weird shows.
Bro.
And then you go and like film some weird, like, erotic, like, movie, I remember, like, where you're not even seeing genitals anymore. One up against it. And you go, oh, sex, like, yeah. I mean, what's stuff like that?
You might see it.
Yeah, you might, bro. And then, oh man, what's the date station and all that? Like, that's fucking.
So it's like one that they call it.
Yeah. They're just sliding across the couch looking like.
I remember, man, my missus, the guy that was trying to do that. One day my missus was on like a work night out, and she told me about the guy. And then I went over and popped in on the work night out. This guy friendly, he's buying me drinks, hands around me. I'm like, I know what to do, bro. I keep buying me drinks, though. Keep buying me drinks.
It's a hustle, do you? Bro, it's not my girl. Yeah.
Bro, this is most people's answers. I need to say fuck it like that. Like, I've had the conversation where, like, she's like, I was like, yeah, dude.
Well, yeah, what do you want
I saw on TikTok this girl.
Wrap it up.
If I can find a TikTok. I saw on TikTok this girl says, oh,
light skin
if your
girl.
guy says, do you, it's your income, I don't care. It's actually very problematic, because then ask him if he'd let his mother do it or he'd let his sister do it.
Yeah, but he's having good. He's got a migraine for a week.
She's judging already. The person that's asking
charge to the game. JJ, close it up. What's up with you?
Like,
You don't have to charge anything. You can plug yourself and you can get out of here.
Like I said, if you're still paying for your bills, what was OnlyFans doing that?
The camera's there.
House, what car?
It's the audio will be out Wednesday the 12th and the visuals are Friday the 13th.
I wish I could sell my job. If I was the girl, bro, it's long.
I want to be done up though.
And we'll see when it's what they open. Is that for Mike?
You know what it is? It's also, it's like drugs.
No, I didn't plug it in. I didn't plug it in.
Easy, bro. It's not. People think doing OnlyFans is easy. No, it's not. Like,
imagine OnlyFans and it doesn't sell.
Bro, think about.
Imagine your girl has OnlyFans and nobody subscribed.
Oh.
I like the force it. Yo, but now.
It's one of those situations. Like, think about it. At the end of the day, it's content. She's got to film that shit. She's got to edit that shit. She makes sure like the same way we do with the podcast as well.
Because it's such a saturation. So many people do it to be elite. You got to be different. You got to be level. Songs of the week. Yeah. But the boys are here. We're gonna say Salo Mia Khalifa again. Oh, have a lot. Yeah.
So
it's one of those weeks.
We do this segment where it doesn't have to be like an L or something like that. It's just like, you know, sometimes just annoying. He's like, you know, I just got to charge it.
And what are you going for? Give us someone really. Because you said in the list is already there. So what song should we go to in your opinion?
What the dynamic of work relationships?
man, anybody listen to this, yeah?
Story
the girl
mode.
has a work husband, and if you weren't in the picture,
I'm going straight. You know how you're supposed to listen to album in order, yeah? I'm going straight. Can I not go straight to story mode? You gotta go listen to it. Okay, right.
The thing is, like, they could be
It's
like
in order.
20 years older than you. They could be like maybe like 2 years
I was
older.
saying this today when I came here, yeah? The Mandela babes, yeah? The older ones?
Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you a quick story.
Tell me a quick story.
I used to work in some place. I'm not gonna name
Don't
it.
name it.
She probably still works there.
That's his idol. You said it on Dongo's podcast. Yeah.
In her, like, she had 3 kids, right? She had 3 kids.
It doesn't matter what age she was.
See, no,
She had 3 kids.
I'm gonna say so. She had 3 kids and they were all over the age of 25. So so just put the age on it. So
one of his guys was like,
there's a thing about white people, right? They don't want to be racist, right?
Okay.
So, like, she comes up to me now.
Yeah.
And goes,
And
oh my
you said,
God, you're very
I know we're wrapping up, but they still don't meet your hero.
I'm just
Was his hero what he
"Yeah,
expected?
thank you, huh?" And then she's
Yeah,
like,
that's cool.
"Oh,
I love to
love
hear
your
that.
skin." So like now she's going in deep.
So
and
she's
I-
fetishizing.
yeah. And obviously I'm seeing that.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Oh, I'm not the only black guy working.
Nah, JJ, to see what you're doing and who you're becoming, I've known you literally since you're like 4 years old. Proud of you, bro. Keep going, next level, keep going, bigger festivals. All you guys and the boys, thank you for showing up.
There's no wrong with that.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm judging to the game.
Femi in my head. Shout out
for me.
Femi.
The guy that was sitting at home, the conversation I heard at breakfast, bro, I'm judging
I think we need to reiterate, like, your girl is going to work every day. Derek's coming up behind her, tickling her, she's giggling.
Look, stop it there.
Bro, don't fight with your bitch before work. Yeah, because at lunchtime people buy her lunch.
Because there's always them guys that
Okay.
I have an AirPods in. Even at home. But there's just that person that will just come. Oh, how'd you find the work stuff for?
Yeah.
I'm on my break and
over shit.
So obviously your girl's not happy.
I want to say yo beef.
Yeah. Nah, I take Molly Malone. Molly Malone.
Yo beef is always my go-to.
See.
Testament.
You know, we have good pros, but it's like, I don't know which one to pick.
Yeah.
See, like, I know we're wrapping up. I keep going, but like,
Okay, go on.
with this tape, like, I'm trying not to even hear any Cello songs anymore, like at all, because I'm waiting for the tape to come. I want to enjoy it with people. Because if I hear it now, like I've played like, let's say.
But have you've probably heard most of these songs already.
Most.
All of them, yeah.
I was there for it.
Yeah.
So it's like I hear it, and sometimes when people come into the studio now, and it's like, oh, let me play Yo B for you. Yo, and I'm just like.
I hate that. Like, also we're wrapping up, but I hate the fact that, like, you know when like you're friends with artists or something like that, like you almost lose you don't get to be a listener anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know when like you've heard this song 50 times before it comes out. But you know
These boys are saying they're bored of Dublin.
Look, listen, I can rap Dublin for you, no cap, but
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm waiting for the remix. Like, I'm trying to hear something cool, like.
By the point, like when we play, what's that we're gonna do? This guy knows everything.
Good. No, definitely give you feedback, and hey, don't forget this is the first podcast you're on. So if you start going next level, you better be coming back here. Better come back here. Anyways, lads, if you've made it to the end of the podcast and you didn't like anything that JJ said, well, you can charge it to the game.
I don't want to say that. I was gonna say something crazy, Do you know his phrase that?
All right, okay. So you want me to do the outro, and then you're gonna say something.
He said
what JJ said. I should stop there.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Anyways, lads, if you made it to the end of the pod and you didn't like anything JJ said, thank you for listening.